Unreal moments in NBA history. The NBA isn't just a game. It's a stage where legends are made, boundaries are pushed, and the impossible becomes reality. What if we told you there are moments so unreal, they change the game forever? From jaw-dropping career moves to controversial draft picks and iconic plays that left us breathless, the NBA has delivered shockwaves that still echo today. How did a shoe deal turn into a lifetime fortune? What's the real story behind Bronny James Jr.'s draft night? And who can forget the play that defined LeBron James's legacy? Buckle up, because these 10 unreal moments will have you questioning what's fact and what's legend. Let's dive in. 1. Allen Iverson vs. shoe deal that keeps giving. Allen Iverson wasn't just a cultural icon on the court, he changed the business game off it. In 2001, Iverson signed a lifetime deal with Reebok that included a jaw-dropping clause. A $32 million trust fund payable when he turns 55. A safety net unlike any other, this deal has become one of the smartest long-term financial moves in sports history. At a time when many athletes struggled financially post-retirement, Iverson's deal ensured his legacy off the court would endure as much as his crossovers. 2. Bronny James Jr. gets drafted. Bronny James Jr.'s draft night was historic, but it didn't come without controversy. As the son of LeBron James, the spotlight was always going to be on Bronny. His selection fulfilled LeBron's public promise to play alongside his son before retiring. While Bronny is undeniably a solid player, critics argue that his draft position was less about his basketball skills and more about his father's influence. With countless top-tier prospects showing stronger stats and potential, many questioned whether Bronny's selection was purely merit-based or if it was a move to capitalize on an unparalleled father-son storyline. Whatever the truth, it's a moment that cemented both the James family legacy and sparked debates across the basketball world. 3. Michael Jordan's retirement and championship return. Michael Jordan stunned the world in 1993 when he retired at the peak of his career to pursue baseball following the tragic death of his father. Many thought his basketball chapter was closed, but MJ shocked everyone in 1995 with a 2-word press release. "I'm back." What followed was nothing short of legendary, a second three-peat, iconic performances, and a firm establishment of Jordan as the GOAT. His ability to retire, return, and dominate again is a feat that remains unparalleled. 4. Referees turning a blind eye to traveling. In today's NBA, the rules of traveling seem more like suggestions. Players routinely take 3 or 4 steps without dribbling, and referees seem to ignore it. Highlight plays like James Harden's infamous step back and LeBron's coast-to-coast moves have fueled debates about whether the league has loosened the rules to make the game flashier for fans. Purists argue this has compromised the integrity of the sport, but one thing's for sure, modern NBA games look a lot different than they did in the 80s. 5. Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. March 2, 1962, was the night Wilt Chamberlain did the unthinkable. Scoring 100 points in a single game remains one of the most iconic and mythical moments in NBA history. With no video footage and only a photo of him holding the famous 100 sign, the game lives on as a basketball legend. No player has even come close to matching this feat, and many believe it's a record that will stand forever. 6. Steph Curry revolutionizes the three-point shot. Steph Curry didn't just break records, he changed the game forever. With his unlimited range and unmatched accuracy, Curry transformed the three-point shot into the NBA's most valuable weapon. Teams across the league began building their offenses around the three-ball, ushering in a new era of basketball that prioritizes spacing and shooting over size and physicality. Curry's impact is so profound that analysts now talk about the game in 2 eras: pre-Curry and post-Curry. 7. Shaq and Kobe's feud amidst greatness. The Shaq and Kobe Lakers dynasty was as dominant on the court as it was dramatic off it. Their three-peat from 2000 to 2002 showcased their unmatched chemistry during games, but behind the scenes, their egos clashed constantly. Public feuds, locker room tension, and eventual separation didn't stop them from being one of the greatest duos in history. It's a story of what could have been if they had stayed together, and yet, their legacy remains untouchable. 8. The Malice at the Palace. November 19, 2004, will forever live in infamy. The Pacers-Pistons game descended into chaos when a fan threw a drink at Ron Artest, now Meta Sandiford Artest, sparking one of the wildest brawls in sports history. Players fought fans, suspensions were handed down, and the league's reputation took a massive hit. The incident led to stricter security measures and forever changed how the NBA interacts with its audience. 9. Dirk Nowitzki's 2011 championship run. Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks defied all odds in 2011 by defeating the heavily favored Miami Heat superteam. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh were expected to dominate, but Dirk's incredible performances, including key moments in the finals, led to one of the greatest underdog stories in NBA history. It was a triumph of loyalty, perseverance, and heart. 10. LeBron's iconic block in Game 7 of the 2016 Finals. The 2016 NBA Finals between the Cavaliers and Warriors gave us one of the greatest plays in NBA history. With just minutes left in Game 7, LeBron James delivered an unreal chase-down block on Andre Iguodala, preventing a crucial basket. That moment shifted momentum and secured Cleveland's first-ever championship. It wasn't just a block, it was a statement, cementing LeBron's legacy as one of the all-time greats. Which of these moments left you speechless? And here's a question to stir the pot. Do you think LeBron James's influence helped or hurt Bronny's draft position? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more iconic NBA stories.